Чуєш ти, йди грай в доту. Ти що тут забув? Так. Так а що тебе, Андрійко в доту не кличе, чи що? Ні, ну тоді терпіть, може через годинки-дві я ще в доту вернусь. Треба норму Старфілда відробити, щоб я потім повністю на неї болт не забив. Так, а чого я сюди зайшов? Мені не сюди.
Come on in, please. Have a good look around. Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a date.
The question should really be, what don't we sell? We carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly suitable for stellar exploration and extraplanetary excursions. Best selection in Neon.
А це не той чувак, що мені має артефакт продати.
An artifact? Are you making this up? Well, like I said, if I don't have it, you don't need it. But I have a lot of other things you need. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Haven't heard that one before, but I suppose I can't blame you for saying so. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
Якийсь мутний тип. О.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees. Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like
Бідному
myself
продавцю.
and buy something?
Щось це не похоже на бідного.
I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon for almost 20. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarming with people, so I went all in. I love this business. It's my life. I can't imagine doing anything else. You won't find a better selection anywhere else.
Зараз глянемо, що ти нас продаєш. О, давай по ціні. Та лут як лут. Я думав, ти щось прикольніше продаєш. Я з тобою не договорився.
I have plenty of supplies for your next expedition in stock. My dear mother would have said the same thing. The fees here are quite expensive, and I'm barely making ends meet. But I've always been quite stubborn. It has not always been easy, but I've been at this location for 8 years, and I won't give up. My business is my pride and joy. You won't find another store like mine on Neon, so please support my business with your patronage. You won't be disappointed.
Так чекай, ти ж вроді бабки платив за ось цю херню з охороною.
Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood.
Хто така у вас ще оця Декслер?
Dexler is head of Neon security. But he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt.
Коротше, тут своя Верховна Рада. Вона віджимає бабки. Кришує бідних фопів.
It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution here. What can a single alliance...
Корупція тут є інституцією, нормально. Прямо як в нас в Україні.
But frankly, it feels like a waste of time.
Так, купці дивляться на тебе, їм потрібно твоє керівництво. Ти не можеш змиритися з тим, що Декслер наживається на твоїх успіхах. Та ні, мені щось ото не подобається. Ньюел каже, що Альянс об'єднався, ви зможете протистояти на Young Security. Давай з того почнемо.
Really? I didn't know that, but I suppose they used to treat me with respect until I started paying the protection. But they have to understand, I could lose my business if I don't pay Dexler's fees. And why is that? Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was
А чому так легко?
a different
Тупо з
time.
одної відповіді зразу.
Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks.
Все, я Лебігович, мене президент. Рішаю вопроси за вас.
Swear to God, if I end up on some
Так, та знайшов знайти Фелікса Садлера. Вернемося спочатку до тої крамнички. Що нам взагалі то дасть? Ну ми його, типу, умовили, а воно ж нічого не рішає.
This is the place. Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him?
Ну як бачиш, поговорив. Треба було менше войовниче бути.
I should have. This whole time I've been so angry at Siegert for making those payments. I never bothered to ask him why.
What did I tell you? You assume the worst in people and you'll make it so.
Ну, правильно, жінка ще до душі
I knew
його.
when I told you so was coming. But I guess I deserve it. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united.
Все, за
I
альянс.
don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city. But it's a start.
Так, що у нас тут саме ближче? Зареєстрація в штаб-квартирі. Знайти Фелікса.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Savage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels. Well, you'll find them at Madame Savage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, a chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my
Donation,
life.
я шо?
What with the disciples and all.
Олігарх.
Hard.
1000 кредитів за пораду. Ну, давай для приколу.
Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery.
Та дякую, я свою вдачу тут перевірю. Знайти Фелікса, познайомитися з ебсайдськими страйкерами. Ну, йдемо познайомимось.
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
О, страшно. Та якщо ти намагаєшся мене налякати, тобі це не вдасться. Та ні, це територія бара.
This is such bullshit. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Ого,
Andrea,
бідні нещасні.
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is.
Ну, я чув про вашу банду, мені треба поговорити з головним. Можете мені розповісти про епсайдських страйкерів? Ну, розкажи щось про вас.
We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us. I mean, the strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
no blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers. Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship. You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
I wasn't doing anything.
This place is like the second home.
Hey there!
Strikers look out for one another.
Who's this?
Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit? Been a while.
I know, right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill, if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
А що воно нам взагалі дає? І чи нам треба це? Я тут тільки для того, щоб розібратися з учнями. Чи приєднатися до банди. Я не впевнений, спершу мені треба дізнатися більше. Ідемо перше побродимо.
Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the
Оу,
world
сім'я, не
throws
розказуй
at
мені
us.
про сім'ю. Я дивився «Форсаж».
We'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
Дуже цікаво.
Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to.
Ну ви людей не буваєте. Ну давай для прикола
Not
вступимо.
so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
Що я можу запропонувати? Ви мене так, типу, закликали? Я ще маю вам щось запропонувати. Ой, місклікнув. Я вирішую проблеми. Вам пощастить зі мною. Я проклав собі шлях крізь населені системи. Я вам потрібен без образ, але я розумніший і компетентніший за всіх, кого ви маєте. О, це хороша відповідь.
Confident. I like it. You know your own worth. Done anything special? Something that might impress us.
Impresses. Я працюю на Сузір'я.
Right. So you're one of those stargazers.
Звіздарів.
They live here all the time. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up
Test.
against the disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs.
Чувак, чим більше ти тянеш, тим я менше хочу в якісь ваші банди вступати. О, я хотів би покінчити з якою кількістю учнів. Мені справді треба якийсь тест проходити.
The disciples are going to come after you hard. But you do this, we know you can hack it and you're willing to risk your neck.
Угу.
We're fully in alignment there.
Joining a street gang was not something I felt we needed to do today, but so be it.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Здобути дощечку учнів.
Focus on that.
What can I get you today?
Може, ти мені щось хочеш розказати?
Bienvenue. Before you order, I have two simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection.
My place, my
You don't mess
rules.
with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good?
Good, good. О, я не люблю, коли мені кажуть, мені подобається твій акцент. Мені акцент подобається.
Well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and bad
France.
history, no?
Ні, ну вона дуже похожа якраз на француженку. Мені ніколи не
Oh, well
цитували.
then, I'm honored to be your first, mon trésor.
I must say, the atmosphere here does not seem to warrant such strict rules.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick?
Мадам Сюваж. Я шукаю Velocity, так.
It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do you want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place.
Ага. А що в меню в тебе?
Of course. Anything for my special new customer.
New customer. Ясно, у тебе чисто жрачка. Шанс переконання, стійкість. О, бусти всякі. Ну, то 3 хвилини, 5. Нам би щось таке більш триваліше. Нема такого.
On my home planet, we have
Прекрасні пляжі.
And during certain
Я був на
times
твоїй
of
рідній
year,
планеті, там нічого немає, як там
something
пустиня.
beautiful spectrums of color. Now, science will tell you that
Якщо
this
вона
is
про землю,
tiny
звісно.
microscopic organisms that are emitting bioluminescent light. But I believe it's so much more. I think it's a dance, a celebration. It's nature's way of giving thanks to the sun for nourishment. It's breathtaking. That is the essence of velocity. It's a toast to nature and all its splendid wonders. A sudden merger of humankind to the cosmos.
Ah, je ne parle français.
Unfortunately, that will have to remain my secret for now. It's safe if the identities of the involved parties remain unknown.
Ну, секрети так секрети.
Let's just say I was owed a substantial debt. And the bar was how I got paid. And leave it at that. Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astral
Ага,
Lounge
наркоту ми тут не
from
купимо.
selling Aurora. Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in their members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi? I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar and keep Neon security off my back.
Все, ясно, ми законопослушні громадяни.
À tout à l'heure.
Au revoir. Диван. Тут. Так, знайти Фелікса.
The Borealis. You know the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she likes food.
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
Щось ви не схожі на добряків. Ага. Та відійди. Трошки потато Аїма. А де четвертий труп? Ау. Ясно. Ти чисто в крису заникався, поки твої люди здохли. План, ну, чіткий. Як швейцарський годинник. На тебе тут навіть вкрасти навіть не можеш.
You were awesome! Did you see yourself? Those Seoka Syndicate freaks had no chance! Yannick came through! That asshole rescued his boy! Tell him I won't forget, we are tight!
Ти друг? Щось я такого не чув. Щоб ти покинув Неон назавжди. Янік поставив мене перед вибором, або ти помреш, або підеш з цього світу. Операція Яніка під загрозою, ви повинні покинути планету заради власної безпеки. А чому синдикат взагалі його тут тримав? Яник є. Як би тобі так м'яко сказати, чувак? Давай тобі набрешемо.
Yannick's firing me? That's what this is? Off-world? Just pack up and go? No, that can't be right. I mean,
Ой, чувак, не істери, будь ласка.
We had big plans. Big! Tell you what. Screw Yannick. I hope the Syndicate string him up and execute the bastard. And screw you too.
Ой-ой-ой.
Yeah. Oh, I feel so honored to know you and how you're saving me from my own damn life.
Чувак.
You expect me to just... I mean, after what you did to all the... All right! Sheesh. I'm leaving. Tell Yannick I'll miss him. Or maybe not.
Ну, я щось відчуваю, що він якусь фігню наробить. Таке чисто легесеньке відчуття. Так, нам куди? Отримання енергії Альтаїр. А це що взагалі за такий квест? Ясно. Ну просто тоді йдемо.
Neon. The house that Aurora has built.
Just a Another lousy day in Neon, am I right? You deal with Felix yet? I'm sure it was a great pleasure. Shit! No, I do not. But I will find out. Not happily. Not many options. He does not hold up a candle to you. You get results. Like me. Well, hopefully not too much like me, right? So, now, new business plan. Where I am the boss and you are my capable and well-rewarded underling, yeah? Yannick's blend is running low. Soon there will be angry customer, and that's bad for business. What we need is Aurora, and there's only one place to get that. Xenofresh Fisheries. Nasher worked there and had a secret contact. Even secret from me, his good friend, who supplied the Aurora. He said he wanted to protect them, that it was safer if no one knew. No matter how I pressed him, he'd clam up. Very frustrating. I have a plan for that. So, it is time for you to become a productive member of society and get a job at Xenofresh. And here are some superb and very legitimate credentials. And your new name is Riley Chernyshevsky. Nice to
Chernyshevsky.
meet you, Riley.
Nice to meet you, yeah.
So you apply there to work in production. Oh, you know how to make amp, yes? Simple recipe. They expect applicants to know basic chemistry.
Chernyshevsky.
Amp
Смешно.
steroid. Very strong, very powerful. Legal, for the moment. Nishar said one of the interview questions is about this. Of course they will. Only the best for my junior, very junior partner. Actually associate, more like an associate, yes, that's better. Use the research station over there and analyze these. I'm sure you'll figure it out from there. So you need to put on your best suit, Riley, and make a good impression. Nishar's contact should be looking for someone like you. So find them. Then we line up more Aurora and profits will flow. Here for some blend?
Chernyshevsky. Ми тепер Райлі. Нам треба спочатку до станочка підійти.
Oh, the whole place smells of fish. You would think that would keep people away.
По-по-по. Міксологія. А що нам взагалі треба? Ось це.
It's not that big of a deal, right? Just tell me.
Don't push your luck. Idiots will stay a goddamn secret. Now leave me alone.
You good? Take it easy.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigma. Guy's trouble for the status quo.
Welcome to Xenofresh Fisheries, the pride of Neon. The Free Star Collective has given Xenofresh Fisheries the sole right to fish chasm bass and use it to produce Aurora. If you care to sample some yourself, we have it for sale at the famous Astral Lounge. Although Aurora is our flagship product, we also produce a line of delicious seafood products as well. Xenofresh is the best place to work in Neon, hands down. The pay is good, the hours are respectable, and the company's profits are skyrocketing. We're fortunate that Administrator Bayu dedicates his time and brilliance to see our company excel. You've come to the right place. Xenofresh is always on the lookout for new faces to add to our family. The application kiosk is over there, but feel free to ask me any questions. Job candidates with background in chemistry are highly sought after here. I highly advise you to look at the application kiosk. It was nice talking with you.
Is there a type of weapon combat tech we won't make? If the gangs can keep from killing each other.
О, тест. Що б ви назвали своєю найбільшою силою, Реллі Чернишевський? Ми швидко навчаємося, ми дуже розумні. Який найвищий рівень освіти ви отримали? Атестат про повну загальну середню освіту. Де відповідь? Я закінчував ПТУ. Так це по суті і є ПТУ. Створіть приблизну схему хімічної структури АМП. Намалювати. Дякуємо за інтерес. На-на-на. Яка посада вас цікавить? Все?
I just might have a good day.
Все, ми тест пройшли. Давай на роботу.
Riley... Oh god, is that Chernyshevsky?
Чернишевський.
I'm so sorry. Miss Gurov would like to interview for the position.
Що за булінг? Я тільки прийшов документи здати, а мене вже вишні обживають.
Have no response to that. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Добре. Так, а до кого мені йти на співбесіду?
Are you supposed to be here? What? I'm working here?
Я щось провтикав, що я мав зробити?
Welcome to Xenofresh Fit. Oh, try not to disturb Miss Graff. She's a busy.
Секунду. Так, а куди мені треба було?
You know, I tried Aurora once. I did not enjoy the experience.
Так, не сюди. Там взагалі вороги якісь. І не сюди. О,
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
я Чернишевський.
You are so lucky.
А, це не по тому квесту, це то, що ми мали з тим
Walter.
дідом зустрітися.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right
Я слухаю вас.
Isa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Yeah, я founder.
His final address before he disappeared.
Не хочу почути.
Seconded.
Yes. Walter does seem fond of this.
I am not going to be forced into embarrassment in my own office. The answer is no.
Який ти злий.
Talk to him about it later. Once he cools down, he'll be all ears. Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
І тут по таємним справах сузір'я.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual
Хороші у вас партнерські стосунки. Один іншого взламує. Отже, наша зустріч в астральній кімнаті. Я також передаю привіт позаштатним оперативникам. Це так, ви двоє працюєте, сідаєте один в одного.
Just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship.
Не цікаві у вас стосунки.
Now I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our seller. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
І це, типу, великі гроші, ясно. Дід кинув нас на призволяще. Так, а що там ще? Поговоріть з Кловер. А хто така Кловер?
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection for this place.
Привет.
I do not understand it. Again, look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
Ти мене з кимось переплутала.
Oh. I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again. Damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelkor?
Ні, не через нього.
Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
А я що-то там, Чернашевська. Вибачення не обов'язкові, мені слід було носити бейджик. Це не найкращий спосіб поводити потенційно клієнту. А що взагалі то і за пан?
I'm not sure. I think he's afraid that I won't be here and he'll have to deal with my father. Someone who has a lot less patience than I do. Just a few weeks ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time to pay back his debt. So I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again.
Давай по бейджик посміємось.
Maybe you should have, for my sake. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
Мабуть, у вас тут якийсь жахливий безлад, якщо здійснився такий ажіотаж. Я не хочу втручатися у твої ділові справи, ви не схожі на людину, яку легко налякати. Що таке ота ваша ліга?
You know, the plaza next to Ryujin Tower? They sell all sorts of mining supplies and raw materials. It's a fine little shop, well stocked and immaculate. Mr. Okadibo is the owner. He's a lovely, lovely man, but his aspirations are one grav jump longer than his business instincts. Normally, yes, but in this case, Mr. Okadibo has put me in a real bind. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Бідолаха. Криє містера отого. Можливо, я би міг допомогти вам повернути борг. А не проти, розповісти мені трохи про Селткор, розкажи мені більше про свого батька. Чому я повинен назвати тебе Хлоя? Розкажи мені трохи про ту структуру свою.
We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear chews it. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this building, but it pays the bills. Niall? Oh, he's the CEO of Kelp Corp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you. Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover? Our family's Irish, for God's sake.
Clover?
I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad.
Yeah, very funny.
For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set out by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for 2 reasons. 1, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And 2, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work.
Piece of work. Я тебе undisputed.
That's awfully kind of you.
Дуже мило з вашого боку, що ви заступили за нього. Як на мене, це звучить не дуже по-корпоративному. Мені здається, ви користуєтеся твоєю доброю волею. Ну це мило.
Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadigbo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
Мене він точно послухає, мене всі слухають.
That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things
Personal question, поняв.
Don't mind.
Може у вас якісь стосунки?
Oh, that'd be splendid. Just amazing. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
Це прям відсилка на Ігру престолів. Ланністери завжди платять по боргам.
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. But it's clearly backfired. A poor man.
Ясно. Чувак відкрив кав'ярню у 3-й хвилі і не стягнув.
Have a fine day.
Та, хорошого дня.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Про
I
що?
have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay? It does seem to be a unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
Треба мати причину, щоб вставати з ліжка вранці. Ну, чому вона не права? Я вважаю, що мати мету – це важливо. Сподіваюсь, ти залишив трохи часу для розваг. Чому Сузір'я має для вас таке значення?
This group of people, who by rights would never associate with one another, has come together for a common cause. That is impressive on its own.
Ну так, їхня ця група, вона доволі така оригінальна.
The possibilities it holds. Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it. There is no struggle to survive here. No great risk in daily life. I'm sure you have seen for yourself that is not the case for much of the settled systems. Hostile environments, dangerous creatures, not to mention the threats posed by other humans. None of that touches these people. You believe I am too quick to judge. Perhaps that is so. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well.
Ви, очевидно, багато чого пережили. Мені шкода, що життя було важким для вас. Жалість до себе, що нікому не допомогла. Ти багато пережила.
I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone
Нікому не
outside our
довіряй.
family could be trusted
Ми
or
у шапці
relied upon.
із фольги.
You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space.
Те, що ви справляєтесь самі, гідне захоплення. Це не те життя, яке б я обирав для себе, це звучить як жахливий спосіб життя. Чому ваша сім'я наполягала на
They
незалежності?
believed, and still do, that anyone who was not part of our family did not share our... My time in the settled systems has mostly led me to agree.
Угу. Гіркий досвід. Зрозуміло.
It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have
Спільна
common cause.
справа, бла-бла-бла. Фіксер. Комплект щось там 30 терепири. Не обов'язково знайти щоденник.
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. If you'll excuse me, I have it.
Мушу визнати, що ця справа з Сабура не дає мені спати ночами. Я бачу, як це починає виснажити його, як особисто, так і професійно. Сабуро хороша і чесна людина. Гордість не дозволяє йому прийняти мої гроші, але він розуміє, що гра не чесна. Навіть у хороші часи змінні відсоткові ставки призначені для того, щоб обвалити нас. Все, що я хочу, це чесний струс, можливо, я не вірю в кожну його ідею, але вірю в нього. Не буду брехати, враховуючи мою посаду, не може бути конфліктом. Ага, але якщо відкинути мої почуття до нього, я дійсно хочу допомогти. Яка вона добряшка. За бажанням розкажіть Сабуру. А йому це взагалі треба знати? Я щось не думаю.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical.
Тиць, 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 тиць. Яка музяка.
Some would say this place represents all the worst impulses of humanity.
Ух, якийсь жорсткий флекс. Чувак, в тебе костюм просто бомба. Хто не з нами, той під нами. Отримую віпку.
Hey there. What's up?
Ну,
Yeah, sorry. I don't do autographs.
чи.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. Most people that come up to me just want an autograph or a picture. And after I've been modding all night, it gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here. Hey, I love my fans. I just don't like when they take things too far, you know? My music
No,
seems
I
gone,
don't know.
completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag.
It's very scary. Sorry. Як міг би допомогти тобі знайти твою роботу, а як ви почали працювати в музичному бізнесі? Використання Аврори допомагає тобі писати музику.
I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy.
Feeling the music? Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibilities always managed to pull me back. Oh man, wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up.
Ми будемо шукати біти. Що саме ти пишеш в своєму музичному доробку? Чому шифер? Що? Все, зрозумів. У мене немає аври, я просто хочу отримати гроші. Ну це якийсь прям образ меркантильної мразі.
Songs, lyrics, poems, all of my thoughts, basically. We're talking 3 years of stuff. It's not like I can just rewrite everything. Some of those moments of inspiration are long gone, out of my mind. That's why I write them down.
Блін, я б хотів бачити людину, яка записувала її образ.
The thing is, I perform here at the lounge every single night, which means I can't repeat the same set over and over. I have to keep it real. Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway,
It's very
I got to figure
great.
out how I'm going to mod my
Thank
next
you.
set. I'll see you around, okay?
Okay.
Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a
Really?
price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long
The bad
waits.
vibes. I
Millions of time
understood.
before you get cut.
Все, дякую.
Soon safe.
Жорсткий флекс. Музяка довбить. Є. Так, куди нам? На вниз, так? З кимось там поговорити треба. Як вийти з цієї віпки? На тих тіпочків я щось кричу. О, можна до них. Є. Давай. Ти хто?
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon.
Ага, кращий друг, ясно. Типовий бармен. Зараз буде мозги мені промивати. Так, я не роблю хіміотерапію. Хороша відповідь, я віддаю перевагу алкоголю і точно хочу спробувати Аврору. Я не люблю хіміотерапію. Ні, чувак, ти мене зрозумів.
Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie.
Menu.
It's a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a
А що взагалі-то Аврора дає? Які там бафи? Моменту пізніше зустріч. Турбуюсь про безпеку. Я б хотів дізнатися подробиці про покупку пентхауса. Чи може я поглянути на меню? Хто створив музяку? Їй всього 19 років, а вона таку музяку робить, ковбасить людей. Ясно, сидить на наркоті і пише свої оті біти. Зумер. А що можете мені розповісти про адміністратора?
He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well
he is
taken care
good
of.
man.
Real
Поняв.
humanitarian.
Пентхаус. Я можу купити пентхаус?
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge,
Ні, ну це мені
all of
підходить.
its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
235 тисяч кредитів, ти шо?
Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you
Luxury.
prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. How unfortunate, but I will be here should you change your mind. That depends on if you're hungry or thirsty. Of course. The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is... Private meetings are usually held in the floor above, just to use the elevators. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
А я торгуюсь. Напевно, такий бізнес, як Starfield Account, вже має VIP-статус. Якщо ви знизите плату, обов'язково буде заходити в астральний зал при першій нагоді.
I'm sorry, but
Ага.
our policies demand even high-profile
Не
customers
проканало.
pay our fees. I'm
Ой.
sorry, but promises make for
Знову не
poor
проканало.
courtesy.
А що за автопереконання?
Not sure that's the best way to get me on your side.
А, о,
Well,
можна було так
I think we can
нажати.
certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Давай, 2000. 1000? Підходить.
Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
Дякую, дякую.
Hope to see you again.
Все, в мене тепер є особиста охорона. Будь. А куди? А, нам ту сторону?
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical broad.
Є, хакермен. Так, наприклад, так і так. І тоді нас лишиться 3. А воно ніяк не сходиться. Фу. А як я тоді маю пройти? А, все. Я тупанув.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Все, чуваки, мені пора. Всім пока. Була дуже класна туса. Так, звернутися до Валентини Гурової. Отримати енергії на Альтаїр. Так, ну напевно спочатку до Валентини сходимо. Хай нам наколодить макофе.
I like coming here.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace. Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration. Of course. We have a full bar at your disposal with a range of delicious alcoholic beverages. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
Що таке та ваша химера?
Alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Які ще привілегії?
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items.
Так, ага. Та давай візьмемо, боже, 5000 більше, 5000 менше.
A wise choice. Here's your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge.
І глянемо, яка у нас нагрузка на процесор.
If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to ask.
А що ти мені ще можеш розказати? Ага, про шифер. Я можу тебе напоїти? Ого.
Of course, I recommend our house specialty, the Chimera. It's a unique triple-layer drink that I believe you'll find quite delightful. It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of fruit liqueur in the middle, and a strong dark soju at the bottom. The initial mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly transitions into a sudden burst of sweetness from the fruit liqueur. This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much stronger, robust finish. It's a drink of my own design.
Давай мені краще про біт
I
розкажеш.
see. I'd be willing to divulge this information
Ага.
for the right price.
Плати. А звідки мені знати, що інформація достовірна, чому я маю платити? Ну, давай оце перше.
Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they'd like to be.
Ага.
And besides, information isn't a drink that you can sample. When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion. Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do for free. Thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic
Добре,
is a
ми
more accurate term.
трошки потрясемо Стратоса.
He's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me.
Що за
He's
Стратос
one of the
взагалі?
usual lowlifes you'll find at Madame Savage's. He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't surprise me if that admiration extended to her possessions. For fans like him, trinkets and mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust.
Ясно, він, коротше, псих, сталкер.
May all your journeys be safe.
Так, що на рахунок нагрузки на процесор? Windows R. О.
Care for another chimera?
Типу 20-25% нагружається. 23 зараз стабільно. Якщо ти на стрімі. Я зараз все одно тобі відпишу ще. Так, секунду. І де в мене кнопочка відсотки? Так, все. Відповіли. Туць. Йдемо шукати Стратоса. Звернутися до Валентини Гурової. Валентина. Йо-майо, скільки тут всяких активностей.
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
Eon is for indulgence and decadence. I am both disgusted
Ти Валентина?
and impressed.
Мені треба до тебе привезти.
You can find my goddamn recommendation on file, which you ignore.
Mr. Bay was expecting the event to go off smoothly. He personally expects it.
I can't make something out of nothing. Everything is falling apart down here. I need my new budget approved immediately. Hello? Hello? Aye! You're the new applicant, right? Riley? Congrats on
Yeah,
managing to
it's
graduate
me.
high school. We prefer applicants with a bit more going on, but
Є.
you know,
Смішно,
radio
я
chemistry
закінчив
and seem to be
школу.
living and breathing. You're goddamn hired.
Я займу цю посаду, зачекайте, це все.
By all means, go ahead and talk me out of it.
Хрюкає.
This job isn't about asking questions. It's about getting to work. If you're too much of a pain in the ass, I can easily find 10 people that would kill for this opening.
Ого.
The pay is better than anything you'll get on the streets. If you can last. Take this and put it on. Time to get to work.
Використавши належні інгредієнти, ви можете виготовити необроблену аврору. Це можна переглянути і стежно виготовити у фармацевтичній лабораторії. Ага, Ксенофреш. Окей.
People joke, say those Haroon zealots.
Так, повернути нотний аркуш. Поговорити з Кетрін Лузіон. А хто така Кетрін? Нічого я маю з нею поговорити. Hello, Кетрін.
Hello. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters. I'm afraid so, but I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Не хоч, то не хоч. Я тебе за язик не тяну.
Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it. I'm afraid not, but come back tomorrow and perhaps I'll be strong enough to speak to you. Right now, I can't.
Окей. Прийду завтра. Мені що важко.
Absolutely.
Hello?
cannot understand how anyone can tolerate the lights and the music for long.
Or maybe you should get her here and chat.
Oh, yeah, I love her music so much. You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats. And I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, you hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone. You got the goods, and I'll think about it. I need a hit. Bad. Normally, I'd never leave the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place.
Ми наркомани нещасні люди.
But I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. A fan? Lady, I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat.
Коротше, типовий сталкер.
The number of hairs on her head, if you care about that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing weird about it. I just vibe with her music on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself. It's the way she makes the colours dance. With most beats, you get these colourful flashes, and the world gets all wavy like. But Borealis makes the Aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen. Her mods puts out a spectrum of colours that don't even exist. When she hits those high notes, and you're completely
А я щось відчуваю, що я такими темпами
don't just ride the
до
wave,
релізу
you steer it.
Ілюзії Свободи, ну, Starfield ніяк не пройду. У неї гарна музика, повністю згодна, вона геніальна. Я краще буду слухати цвяхи по дошці, поки кров не почне йти з вух. Хто з вас?
Just all right. Are you trying to pick a bloody fight with me?
Ой-ой,
Because
вибач,
it's damn well
вибач,
worth
не
it.
хотів тебе обідати, ти тонка душа.
Are an experience. Every note is like a set of hands lifting you up into the zone, real gentle like. And when it peaks, it's like you reached a whole new state of being. Lady, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it.
Так, я цей думку втратив. Дати Аврора, я обміняю тобі Аврору на неї. Ти ж сам сказав, що без неї музика не та. Маєш бути спосіб переконати тобі. Я тобі передзвоню. Як ти міг вкрасти у свого кумира?
I didn't steal anything. Borealis always says her music belongs to her fans.
Ясно.
So I just took what was mine.
Надбання народу.
I don't know. I think it is. I'm not giving up this slate.
Я не відом. А в мене є Аврора?
Well, if you bloody had any, maybe we could talk.
А в мене її нема. Давайте попробуємо
Why
ламати.
would I part with the one thing that connects me to her?
Бореалс буде вдячний вам, якщо ви повернете його. Бореалс потребує графельної дошки, щоб створити музику. Збираючи його, ви позбавляєте галактику нового мистецтва. О, ти взагалі нічого не знаєш. Повинен бути якийсь спосіб, щоб ми обидва залишились в виграші. Я суперфанат. Ти маєш робити те, що найкраще для О. Чотко. Так, і добити. Бореалс образиться, якщо ти залишиш собі шифер. Буде вдячний вам, якщо ви повернете його. Шифер, це не найкраща робота Бореалс. У нас соромиться її. Вона буде вдячна. Really?
I didn't think she even knew who I was. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right.
Ясно, що я маю рацію, я завжди правий.
The next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Наступний раз тебе не пустять взагалі в кафе. Ну, чи в клубек, чи де там музика грає. Пумс, пум-пум, пум-пум. Чун-чунч. Яка бочка бахає. Мадам Суаш. Поговорити з Кетрін Лузіон.
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
Glad you stopped by today.
On an ocean planet.
Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face.
Бізнес не може бути настільки поганим. В такому місці, як це досить несподівано. Що саме ви тут продаєте?
Isn't it obvious, my friend? I sell mining supplies of all shapes and sizes, as well as many hard-to-find types of ore. Everything I sell is carefully portioned, securely crated, and ready to be delivered right into the cargo hold of your ship. The first time I'd laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day. If only I had someone, perhaps like yourself, that would be able to assist me.
Що тобі треба від мене?
Able to get back on my feet.
Я всього-навсього бідний космонавт. Я би хотів побачити, що у вас є на продаж. Клевер Маккарон запропонував посити ваш борг. Чи може чимось допомогти вам врятувати ваш магазин? Чому ви думаєте, що у вас мало клієнтів?
Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world.
Ну, ти реально шизоїд.
Hoping to attract these space
Гірничка в океані.
system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price.
Ой, пейдь, зібрайся.
Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
То що ти хочеш, щоб я став твоїм топовим продаваном?
It has been a struggle, my friend. I'm hoping that some last-ditch efforts will help turn things around. But I don't have much time. The clock is ticking.
Годинник цокає, все правильно.
Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt. And I like her. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer.
Жигало. Почуття між тобою і конюшиною взаємні?
I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her.
Ну, наберись.
I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions. You would do that for a total stranger? Bless you, my friend. Bless you.
Bless
I've come
you.
up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business. And you
Ну,
were the
розказуй
final
свій
element
стартапчик.
that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group. Mini and Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we failed. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving. We must unify, band together, and help each other out. Then, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we will refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know. Certainly, my friend.
Так, що ти нас продаєш? Сортувати за ціною. Угу. Юноскафандр. Пукалка. Аптечки. Фреза. Комбінезон. Ага, і тебе руда є. Всяка. Треба буде запам'ятати, що в цього мужичка можна буде купити руду, щоб її не добувати.
I hope you have a glorious day, my friend.
Yes, thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
Майнінг Люїк. Це я запам'ятав. Так, що у нас тут далі? Поговорити з Кетрін Лузьон. Цікаво, чи прийшов день. Поговорити з Тевіном Анастасом. Повернути нотний аркуш. Дослідити продавця. А йдемо дослідимо продавця. А, так це ти.
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa. Much better, thanks for asking. I don't exactly know what you said to Dietrich, but he's certainly turned everything around.
Ну, бач, я
He's really stepped
тупо
up and taken an active role in
рішала.
fighting Neon Security's corruption. He's even organizing the merchants' meetings with me. Best of all, I think we've become good friends, which is a rare thing to come across in this city. I can tell you that. Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. I might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free.
Ти як не вхиляєшся від моїх запитань. Я знаю, що продавець вийшов на тебе. Вам вже заплатили за те, що ви з'єднали продавця з Волтером. Ми не будемо платити удвічі. У вас тут багато крихких речей, буде шкода, якщо щось з ними трапиться. Не ухиляйся.
Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. Я прошу від імені Волтера Страуда, я впевнений, що він зможе заплатити вам. Вам вже заплатили за що? Ні. Я втомився питати, розказу негайно.
I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Що, ви ще не грали в дотку? Так, що навіть не турбує. А, теж не то. Виходить, треба зі всіма торгашами поговорити. Так а що таке? Чого Андрій ото свою силу в кулак не збере і не затащить? Чекай, що це таке? Це мені типу магаз його зламати, чи що? Ну, давай зламаємо. І де той ваш лев? Чи він після шахматів в забой пішов? Так.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Та ващий компуктор. Можливо, ви не знаєте, але вашого роботодавця є певна річ, яка зацікавить інших. Я знаю, що ви працюєте за наймом, але що поганого у невеликій розмові. Крім того, я маю деяку інформацію про вашу кар'єру, яку, я хотів би знати на вашому місці. Ясно? Друг. Твій друг. Я не жартую, друже. Очікую, що скоро прийде повідомлення про звільнення. Тобі треба подумати про своє майбутнє і про ті дорогоцінні кілька днів, що залишилися до того, як твій допуск ясно? Твій друг. Згідно з вашою розмовою, ти маєш перевести цей товар якнайшвидше. Припустимо, що за вами стежать. Це лише питання часу, коли вони прийдуть за вами. Нормально він його так накрутив. Шапочка з фольги не спрацювала. Поговорити з Кетрін Лузіон. Ну, йдемо перевіримо, чи ж день пройшов. А то там жіночки гори. Не хотіла вона зі мною розмовляти. Все, ти вже в настрої? А завтра ще не прийшло. Все. Сорі. Та ні, я просто думав, що вже сутки пройшли.
Honestly, I'm not sure if more business would be exciting or intimidating. But I'll give it some thought. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Та нема за що.
Used to be an actual.
Блін, класний той буст. Тупо мандалорець. Поговоріть з Волтером, повернути нотний аркуш, порити з... Що хто? Тевіном Анстансом. Це торгаш ще один чи що? Та, скоріш всього.
You said you wanted to buy something nice for your ghost.
Якийсь говно продає.
Would you care to pick up an exquisite gift?
Ні, мені твій вишуканий подарунок не
Are you
потрібен.
sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
Все, що має значення, це те, що я приніс кредити, які можна витратити. Чорт, я сьогодні мало не вдягла свій костюм титулованого сноба. Не треба ображати мене, щойно я зайшов.
I cater to the high-end client. Affluent,
Ага, він хай-енд обслуговує, я не хай-енд, ясно.
That would be what we call the upper 10%.
Я чисто бомж дворовий. Давай з нього потролимо.
I take it from your tone I've made an error in judgment. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few...
Не знаю, чи я вибачу твій дізреспект. Ти таким тоном верхнім до мене звертався. Я б тебе взагалі нічого в житті не купив. Хать фу, ще би плюнув в тебе. Поговоріть з владою. Що таке соку? Ага, синдикат. Це група організованих злочинців. Ну, я такий бідний, що вони від мене хочуть?
But no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone. You mean kill him? Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how. I've never been terribly good at that sort of thing.
Well, I believe every individual should know how to defend themselves. In this particular case, that course of action seems ill-advised.
Сорі, це поганий переклад, я неправильно зрозумів.
Was there anything else I could help you with?
О, я б хотів подивитися, що у вас є на продаж. Я розберусь з цим головорізом замість тебе. У мене є для тебе листівка, на які товари ви продаєте. Всякі юнік items, розкішні товари. Ага.
I'm not one to boast, but my shop won me my position as administrator Bayou's personal decorator. His penthouse is my pièce de résistance.
Той пентхаус, який мені пропонували купити за 235 тисяч. Угу. На тобі листівку.
Well, maybe I'll give it some thought. Maybe.
Ну і покажи, що там продаєш. О, все. Лікувальна паста. Імпульсовний інопланетний трилобіт. Йо-моє. Ньокрач всяка фауна. Обчислення Соломона. І ігрушки всякі. А що це таке примітки? То це, типу, а що це? Що воно мені типу дасть? Ну, в мене гроші є. Давай купимо. Подивимося, що таке. Навіть ту пасту куплю, хай буде.
Oh my goodness, that's such a relief.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman.
Окей. Сумніваюся, що він буде один. Я спробую спочатку переконати його, навіщо соку зависати на... Ага, забігає люці.
Seoka are sleek, well-dressed mobsters. They aren't low-life gang members. Why they choose to hang out at a run-down little convenience store? Whatever it takes. Just don't go getting yourself...
А неси, мене не об'ють.
Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care. I believe he's a newer member of Seoka. They pulled him up out of one of the street gangs. If you're wondering how I know about that, he boasts about it every time. He's quite a large gentleman. I believe you can find him roaming the street. Look, if he somehow disappeared, you'd be doing everyone in Neonef. Please visit us again if you're in the mood.
Зроби тобі послугу. Вбий людину. Ніхто не буде сумувати. То чого ти сам це не зробиш, а? А ото шукаєш. Поговорити з Даком Менінгом.
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection for this place. I do not understand it.
Oh my goodness. Another poor
Oh
soul.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose?
Чувак,
Something else, perhaps?
тебе ковбасить. Що ти за дверей виглядаєш?
Unfortunately, yes. You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect.
Чуваку так комфортно з ним спілкуватися. Нема зорового контакту.
Can't handle the overload. That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies. I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
Угу. Баю тримає місце, має бути спосіб обійти його блокаду. Ви не пробували звернутися до вищого керівництва?
I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've
Ага,
even gone
всі,
to the
коротше, тебе послали в
Freestar
сараку,
Collective
тому
Council.
що
Every answer is
корупція.
always the same.
Ясно,
We're
ясно.
working on it. It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating.
Живете в своїх отих 2300-х роках, а корупцію не побороли. Як так? Має бути спосіб обійти.
There is actually, but it requires
Та звісно, стороння допомога моя, напевно.
I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volai system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all.
Може я щось тебе можу продати? У вас є якісь медичні препарати на продаж, я можу допомогти з медикаментами, мені потрібна допомога. Нас спочатку тобі листівочка.
I wouldn't mind a bit of extra traffic as long as the supplies allow for it. A few extra credits never hurt.
Є. Я прожив більшу частину свого життя в невагомості. Це спричиняє проблеми, коли я перебуваю на планеті. Щось я не зрозумів його питання. Невагомості це. Це типу. Я в нього просто питаюся за свою проблему, чи що?
Reliant has developed a regimen to acclimate individuals like you to full gravity. It's a routine procedure and irreversible.
Це типу якась процедура з 10 тисяч кредитів. А для чого вона мені? Я не маю кредити дівати?
It's a big decision.
Але треба буде запам'ятати, що до того медика можна прилетіти. Я можу допомогти тобі з медикаментами. Та, дуже приємно. Бла-бла-бла. Сподіваюсь, у вас не буде неприємності через це. Це смішно, що вам довелося вдаватися до контрабанди. Чувак тупо головний лікар і контрабас возить. Ви не повинні мені нічого платити. Як ти можеш дозволити собі платити за власні припаси? Як ми пронесемо товар? По-перше, інтересно, як чувак взагалі свої кишені платить.
The cots here at the facility are actually quite comfortable.
Ага.
There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once...
О, то можна таку любий контрабас возити, по ідеї.
Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat, if you catch my meaning.
Та я взагалі ізі, я таки 1000 раз
I have a
робив.
contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding? She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this.
Все, і так ми стали космічним дальнобоєм.
The poor folk that live in Ebside. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations.
Бла 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 бла.
That's the enticement.
Фактор
As you can
спокуси.
imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious
Звикання,
cycle.
бла бла бла.
Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People have been using for, say, 2 years or less. I've been able to put through a full detoxification program
Нормально.
successfully.
Закодірував людей.
Who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives.
Угу.
We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough. I almost felt bad leaving her
Та я
behind
це зрозумів, любиш молоденьких.
but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and...
Так. А якщо оце взяти?
Of course. Here's what I
Ті, поняв. Він ще мені підкине щось? Чи що, типу? А, це просто відкрилося в нього, що він продає. Ліки. Всякі ліки. Бинти, антибіотики. Хімоза. Якщо, типу, я візьму оце, то то саме? Ясно.
Alright. Let's examine
І за скільки ти мене вилікуєш?
Bad, really.
400 кредитів? Ні, дякую.
Alright.
Пока.
Try not to get hurt out there.
Той міліметр ХП, він хоче за 400 кредитів полікувати. Він що? Охренів. Так, поговорити з Кетрін, я до тебе більше не піду, ти якась дуже нервова баба. Повернути нотний аркуш, ото треба зробити.
I do not understand how anyone can tolerate the lights and the music for long.
Де наш діджей? Туць. На, я приніс твою музяку. Тебе тут дуже голосно. На, то забирай, алло.
Hope you're enjoying the music at the lounge. A fan, really. Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Tuсь.
Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time.
Ну така ціна слави, що ти
And I
хочеш?
pay it too often. Sometimes I just want to quit all this and make music for me. But that doesn't keep the aurora flowing or the lights on. So, we make do. But, sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes, it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me.
Яка бідоляха. Всього на все 2500 заплатила.
Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. It would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it.
Ага, тримай хвіст з пістолетом. Пока. Туць. Бас довбить, бас. Люди гриби. Жорсткий флекс. Туць. Так, ми зробили дофіга другорядних квестів. І ні одного основного. Треба, напевно, хоч чуть-чуть просунутись. Та йдемо поговоримо з тим Волтером. Це, якщо я не помиляюсь, це центральний. А куди нам? Не це.
Oh, the whole place smells of fish. You would think that
Не
would
сюди.
keep people away.
Тут якісь вороги. І не сюди. Зараз я точно вгадаю. Во. Ізі. 3 з 3. Ну, Волтер. Так, ходімо на зустріч, дізнався, що продавець у відчаї. Це дасть нам перевагу. Я підготував астральний зал, ми готові. Ну, це.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the astral.
Ми що, зря компуктер зламували?
See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Астральна кімната, йде це. Нам вернуться? Чи мені за тобою просто йти? Нажмеш кнопку? Ага. Пропав дід. Іде ця астральна кімната. Core Kinetics, Industries. Може Kelt Corp? Ні. Та не говорить. Не сюди. І не сюди. Та де? Ага, і не то. А може це оцей Sky Suite? Ні. А, Sky Suite це, напевно, той пентхаус. Так, а куди нам? В лобі? А, воно не в цьому будівлі. Перейдіть до астральної кімнати, нам сюди треба було.
Some will would say this place represents all the worst impulses of humanity.
Що, дід?
All right, we're here.
Ти захотів пофлексити
I don't know what the
жорстко.
cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split
Ага,
up.
значить ми все-таки купляємо
The
артефакт.
code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Рамзі і Треверс.
Are they? It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers.
Я запам'ятав Рамзі і Треверс. Так, що нам на вихід, чи що, я не зрозумів? Пропустіть. Та дайте пройти. Дякую. Так, запитайте Френкі про Хедлок. Поговорити з Кетрін Лузіон. До поношини.
Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP and
Welcome to Lovely day for it. That's fantastic! I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately.
Та все, не кіпішуй вас, любов. Я все порішав.
If he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Нормально, що підзаробив. Так, то куди нам треба?
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around.
Ну, Хедлок то не то. Хедлок це той чувак, якого нас той чувак попросив грохнути.
Here for a cup of coffee.
О, заодно підемо знову бабу подомахуємо. Чи вже сутки прийшли?
I said I'd talk to you sometime tomorrow. Please, leave me alone.
Я вже думав, сутки прийшли, ти що?
Goodbye.
Давай, чекай, не туди. Чи туди. Запитайте Френкі. Так, нам туди. Ти куди побігла? О, Френкі. І отримати енергію на Альтаїр. Hello, Френкі.
You lost, kiddo?
Я просто оглядаюся, наскільки пам'ятаю, я вже дорослий.
As
Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers here. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the creds. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. The others are just kids up to no good. Sounds like something a thief would say. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back.
Ну давай, не розпинай мені душу, я просто прийшов поговорити.
Usually trouble. And live in a UC? No thanks. Besides, I ain't about to let a few undesirables chase me away from what I've built here.
Евін Анастас сказав мені, що тут вешається бандит на ім'я Хедлок. Ну, на першу відкритку.
No thank you.
Ясно. Зла баба.
No thank you.
А чого вона така зла?
I may not be on the main strip, but I make enough to keep me afloat. Lucky for me, my regulars are a devoted crew. Mostly tied up in those good-for-nothing gangs. Those disciples and strikers always fighting over who gets to run the place, and not giving a damn over whose lives they ruin. Solomon thought a small convenience store with cheaper prices would make a killing. Of course, the only killing made was when he got himself shot in a robbery. Now it's just me running this place, so you can see why I'm not a hero.
Якась вона дуже зла. Ще й песиміст.
Never heard of him. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day?
А може, якщо я щось не куплю, вона цього?
How am I supposed to know where he is?
Стане добрішою?
I mean, it might be okay. You think that means you can push me around? Not likely. Okay. You've made your point.
Надавили.
You just won't give up, will you?
Не.
Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time?
Так, він тероризує Емпоріум, нічого страшного, звичайні речі соку. Звідки ти знаєш Хедлока?
He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me.
Ага, от які у тебе клієнти інтересні.
You are so ignorant. They're not all bad apples like Headlock. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4 or somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him?
Я все на все з ним поговорю. Я потрошу його, щоб покрити витрати Тевіна. Це моя справа, якщо ти не витримуєш Хедлок, то яка тобі що я з ним робитиму?
I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed.
Та нікого ми не будемо вбивати. Може.
That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death.
То я просто йому буду набридати.
I have a business to get back to. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you better run along.
А що ти продаєш, зла баба?
Hopefully it's something you need.
Показуй. О, відмички. Це я заберу. Олія часмбасу. Ні, на таке не треба. Говностволи. Ясно.
Come again.
А типу, ти вже візитку не приймеш. Ага, все.
Until next time.
Окей. Погодити з Кетрін, угода з Хедлок. Отримання енергії. Що за отримання енергії? Йдемо подивимось. Це, напевно, нам треба на місток, де кораблі. А чекай, а що за тиво? Що за одягне чистий костюм? А, це на рибний бізнес, а ми робимо отримання. Чекай. Рибний бізнес, одягни чистий костюм. А в мене є чистий костюм? О, чистий костюм. Слідкуйте за Валентиною Гуровою. Ага, то мені треба буде вернутися. Ну, це не сьогодні. Отримання енергії на Альтаїр. А, це на іншу планету летить. Поспілкуватися з Валентиною. Коротше, ми даремно все йшли. Буває. Я, напевно, зроблю центральну одну місію. Будемо помаленьку закруглятися. Це, що можна купити за гроші. Оцього. А, мені треба перші ті. Всі місії зняти. І лишити тільки її. Правильно, правильно. А де вона? Чи вона взагалі на інакшій планеті? Ой, ні, не Валентина. У продавця буде великий захищений кейс, і він... Ой-ой, це я тупий, я не прочитав. Ну, напевно, треба його знайти у тому барі. Ну, нічого. Ми вміємо читати, ми розумні. Так, задати тільки то, куди мені йти. Майнінг лік. Це повідає нам прямо? А, ні, там у нас не до Арасака. Значить, нам в ту сторону. Так, все правильно. Астрал Лаунж. Так, і треба ще раз прочитати, хто нам взагалі потрібен, кого маємо шукати. Де вона? У продавця буде великий захищений кейс, і він відгукнеться на кодову фразу Рамзі Треверс. Все. Шукаємо чувака з кейсом. Ні, я не хочу танцювати. О, кейс.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Just saw our seller walk by. Good job. That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules.
Ну давай.
He'll ask for twice what we
Він
agreed.
попросить двічі більше, ніж ми домовилися. Це нормально. Він, ймовірно, спробує піти. Це теж нормально. Не хвилюйся про суму, на якій ми домовились. Дискреційний фон – це лише фішка для нас з тобою. А наша мета змусити його прийняти чіп на обмін на артефакт. Це піде, поки він в наших руках, і ми живі. Все. А якщо щось не так? Ясно, для цього тут і я. Це я вмію. Reputation. Добре, добре. Все, нам пора віпку.
You want to see how short my temper is?
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite.
Я дуже вічливий, так?
Planet I'm on.
В скафандрі, причому дуже зручно.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
Є, артефакт.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Uh-uh. Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Ми знаємо, що вам треба швидко продати. Будьте розсудливі. Ми не можемо придумати двійника з звідки.
Not my problem.
It is if you leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now honor our previous agreement.
You either figure out a way to give me what I want, or I walk out of here right now.
Ти не підеш.
I'm not hearing here's the money. I'm on a tight timetable.
And we would have wrapped up already if you hadn't gotten greedy. Our original offer stands.
Ми тебе дожмем.
All right, you win.
Ще easy.
Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in
Опа.
possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner.
Починається
We don't need
екшончик.
to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Так. Не робіть цього, не вмирай. Ще повернути камінь. Так, а у нас охорона для чого?
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
Сюда.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Get your number.
Men into the Astral Lounge.
Збирає збройних людей у свій зал, мабуть, Слейтон серйозно налаштований повернути артефакт. Нам краще забиратися з планети. Та, я з тобою згідний, старий.
We hope you've enjoyed your time in the Astral Lounge.
Так, чекай, де у нас ліфт. Я ж доіграю, от у основних квест дойду. Відвезу старого.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty
А,
on
Слейтон призначив нагороду за ваші голови, а він змастив кілька долонь. Змастив кілька долонь. Переклад бомба. Так, нам потрібно зняти Слейтон з наших спин. Ось тобі легкість, Волтере. Хто такий взагалі той Слейтон? Генеральний директор. Ага. Якась велика корпа. Так, як вони дізналися? Ага. Окей.
Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Ну давай. Ото йди, поговори. Самі нічого не хочуть робити. Сюди? Так. Slayton Aerospace.
I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Так, мені потрібен... Отой,
I'm
тип.
afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
Та я теж дуже зайнятий. Мені не доведеться забрати у нього багато часу, у нас просто виникло непорозуміння. Повірте мені, Слейтон чекає на мене, я намагаюсь бути чемним. Оте.
There does seem to be a hole in his schedule.
Я не впевнений. Так, мені не доведеться забирати у нього багато часу, у нас просто виникло непорозуміння. Зі мною Волтер Страут, генеральний директор Страут. Оце.
Nice try, but CEOs don't just walk through the door. They make appointments.
Окей. Значить... Конфіскував мій корабель. Оце давай.
Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me see. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
До керівного рівня. Зараз перетрем.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move. But
Давай, екшон.
We're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you
Опа, за нами слежка.
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants.
О, його жінка порішала.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Ага, дотримайся інструкцій, зрозумів, ні, я тепер людина ліфта, я будую тут своє королівство. Що відбувається? Оце.
Hold a moment. Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no
Ага, наш
longer
час
at his...
обмежений, окей.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say...
Добре. Двері відчиняються за 3, 2, 1. Охорони нема?
around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Вентиляційної шахти.
Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now.
А, все.
You'll have to find your way to the exit.
Є.
Always worth checking. Never mind what you might find in my pockets.
А тут ніяких журналів інтересних нема. А то я зараз проскочу, все провтикаю. Не то. Здається, не то. Хоча... Не підходить. 2-1. Ні, я завафлив, так? А, ще ні. О, чітко. Тільки нам не сюди. Я тут можу щось вкрасти.
Once again, we are triumphant. Come then, meet your death.
Я можу крізь ту решітку попасти, алло? Як взагалі оцю херню відкрити? Це ж не це? Ні. Як нам отой комп'ютер треба зламати? Чи що?
Nothing there. Shit.
Що? А, не можна. Так, а куди нам? Це не вихід. Вона щось говорила про вентиляційну шахту. А де вона? Їжа. Це все не то. Кредити.
I suppose that is our stuff. Hey?
Це не міняє питання, як нам туди пролізти. Чи оце вентиляційка? Боже, я тупий, можна було по стелсу. І я не там вийшов. А, вон, нам сюди. Так. А, мені присісти. Чи що? Як вилізти? О, забагалось просто. Так, нам сюди.
Quiet.
О. Так, тут щось є корисне. Кредити. Е, 4. І... О, оцього, напевно, так? 2. І в мене тако... А, ні, оце по ідеї. Ні, а. О. Ясно, я зламав двері, щоб зламати двері. Оригінально. Два. Це не це. Так. Опа. І щоб що? Що тут є вкрасти? Тут нічого нема. Де лут? Ясно. Я ото зламав, щоб отримати... Ніхера.
Got it. They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
Так, ну я думаю, сюди можна буде вернутися якось. Іду лутати всю ту історію. Бо якісь тут інтересні приколяси, я думаю, точно є. Та не лізь мені під пулі. Що взірвалось? Що це таке?
Threat neutralized.
Ти мене бити будеш? Ні. Він настільки дурний. Так, що таке бахає? Що це за... заморозка? Тупі вчені. Не захотіли по-мирному. Помри. Я пропонував договоритися. Так, нам треба якось наверх піднятися. О. Ізі.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's
Oh.
moments like this that
Що це
really
таке
makes
було?
Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you.
Я вже був готовий того розстріл робити.
I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Ні, тип так не ведеться. Відклич свою охорону. Тобі це подобається?
Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here.
Він думає, що він не знає, але він мене не знає. Давай забирай свою охорону.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate.
Ні-ні-ні.
Although I do count a few more guns on my side.
Ми з Волтером бізнесмени, можна домовитися. Я б не довіряв вашим найманцям, досі вони не... Ага. Ну можна.
You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help.
Може я
We're both
допомогти,
people
ми
in
будемо
business,
бізнесмени.
In the same industry.
А, він, коротше, запропонував ту відповідь, що перше.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final...
Він забуде домахатись, що за артефакт, чому він потрібен.
Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
Тобто... Він хоче, щоб я замокрив того типа.
If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
It seems reasonable that a thief face some form of punishment, does it not?
My security brought Musgrove to my office.
Я щось нічого дупля не
I'm
дав.
sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go.
Так це, ми типу договорились? Ага, о він.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
Ну, він хоче, щоб я вирішив, що тобі робити, навіщо ти вкрав артефакт. О, так.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
Де гроші?
Slayton took it all.
Ага.
Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers.
Та добре, не бухни, бізнесмен.
Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all. Even if we have found ourselves...
Ну, прикольно, дід каже, типу, його, ну, відпустити, а та Андрея каже, ні, він злодій, має, ну, за свої вчинки рішати. Ми відпускаємо тебе, забирайся з неону поки можеш, всі крадуть, але тебе спіймали, ти сидиш до в'язниці, ти все одно мертвий, так що давай зробимо це швидко. Вбити Андрея. Він тут став дівчиною. Поки мені така перспектива підходить. Що, відпускаємо його? Чи в тюряшку садимо? Але якщо той мужик такий багатий, то він його полюбив і в тюряшці грохне. Чи самому його пристрелити? Ну давай, сьогодні будемо добрими.
Thank you.
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not
О,
receive
Андрей
another
бушує,
chance.
Андрею не сподобалось.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well.
I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Окей. Ну, цікаво, що б було, якщо б я навпаки, ну там... О, що тут є? Лут! Нам дозволили вкрасти. Андрей буде бухтіти тепер всю дорогу. Ой, а нам не сюди.
Hoping to get a meeting? Yeah, I've been waiting here.
Сховай свій пістолет, ти. Чучело. Так, що, ага, нам на корабль треба дойти. Ну, або портанутися. А, не можна. Нам треба дойти. Добре. Не можна портанутися. Наче дійдемо. Нам тепер буде Андрея бухтіти всю дорогу, що ми неправильний вчинок зробили. Треба було його прибити. От слухаєш ти тут, ну Андрею, щоб потім тобі інша в доті бухтіла. Блін, кайф той бустпак.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Yeah, we return to ship. Поговорі з Волтером. Так а що? Чекай. Стати. Це я можу з ним на кораблі поговорити? А, він же говорить. Так, у нас є артефакт, це все, що має значення. Жахливі люди роблять жахливі речі один з одним, що за місто. Ви з дружиною гарно виглядаєте раз. Ти почитаєш цю промову Себастьяна Бенкса пізніше. Що за такі тупі відповіді якісь? Жахливі люди роблять жахливі речі.
I think there's at least one example of someone who didn't let the corruption of the city get to them.
Our business here is done, and I, for one, am perfectly content to leave
О,
Neon
бач,
behind.
Андрей вже бухтить.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me
Я
to tag
казав.
along with Constellation's newest star.
А дід довольний, дід такий, ха-ха.
Yes, I used a pun.
Всіх підкупили, все класно, бабки. О, нам щось дали. Якусь рідкісну штуку. Я думаю, зараз гляну, що нам дали, і будемо на тому закінчувати. Де воно? О, новинки. Де воно? Абразивний скафандр. Ну, таке. Освинцьований. Технік. Мінус 15 шкоди ворогів, роботів. Свинцева обмотка плюс 25. Ну, теж якесь говно. Фінансовий квартал. Осколкові. Пробивають навіть найміцнішу брутню. Короткий приціл, компенсатор. О, це непогана пукалка. І все. Решта якесь говно. Ну і артефакт, звісно. Так, долетимо, значить. Я вставлю той артефакт. І закінчу. Я сьогодні, напевно, перший раз за весь стрім на кораблі злітаю. це гра про космос. У вас є те, на що ви не маєте права. Мої люди вбивали і за менше, але я дам тобі шанс віддати артефакт. Ого. Оце заход. Я такого не чекав. Назвіть себе. Оце, походу, сюжетна якась фігня. Зоряно народжені. Тво, Андрей каже, я вообще пофігу на вас. Та все, от дослуховую, що мені тут розказують. Називати себе... Ага. Ви давно спостерігаєте з людьми? Ясно, не хочуть зі мною говорити. О. Коротше, ясно, ви ще не достойні такої великої сили. Певний маневр ухилення, ходімо звідси. Я збираюсь скинути, я потерю. Ні, нам тікнути треба. Я думаю, що у нас шансів нема проти них. Чи. Де воно? Де той квест? Сила. Граві нам тупо куди-небудь, ясно? Карта. Так куди-небудь, пофігу. О, давай сюди. Ага, задалеко. Я вже в бою, типу, я не можу пригнути, чи що? Ясно, будемо з ними, значить, битися. Мені щось здається, що у нас шансів нема. Ну точно не на тому гівні. Що за циганські фокуси? Да, зброя в мене тупо клас. Стріляємо, корабель 10 год. Маневр! А я ж його можу зараз на абордаж стати, чи як? Куди він тікає? Та яка сила, дує? Ви вже майже здохли. Сила. О, все. Зоряне народження. Все, окей. Так, куди нам? Поговорити з Ноель. Не то. Чекай. О. Все, тепаємося і... Гіомер. А то вже 3 години, я вже сам щось трохи змучився.
I think I prefer the wild planets to this city. At least there, the predators are easier to see. Sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colony's collective nose.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
Я окей, вообще клас.
Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype?
Та, це оті лохи, які втікли.
What the?
What the fuck?
Take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
And call themselves the Star, demanding we hand over the artifact, like we were children playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rome.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life. Extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming?
Ясно, той дурачок знов про якісь приколи свої.
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Ага, я з Семом. Цей взагалі цілком міг бути людським. На думку Барета, артефакти явно не створені людьми. Метафора Метео. Матео має рацію. Ага. Ні, на думку Барета, артефакт явно не створений людьми.
Systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels.
Та ми маємо справу з зеленими чоловічками.
Not so sure about that.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they cause.
Назар, я вже закінчую, потерпи.
We're in the dark.
Раді Христа.
We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course. Collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand.
Та все, збираємо артефакти далі, тири-пири. Угу. Не зупинятися, тоді всім треба готуватися до бою. Ні, ми збираємо артефакт.
All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the eye picked up anything?
Владимир.
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Так, все, вставляємо артефакт. І можна закінчувати.
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Was doing the tallies work in my head. Inventory on the station. Next supply run.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Все, Владимир, ми завтра з тобою поговоримо. А на цьому, я думаю, можна закінчити.